Yo. Listen, King James wore a dress, okay? Not that there's anything wrong with that, if it was his dress, but you should not kill women and put on their clothes and pretend to be them. King James also destroyed your book, okay? He cut out a lot of the wisdom books and the little subtitles that tell you what it is. So there's 150 Psalms, I think. And I'm going to read you today the titles of them. Just the titles, that's it. So get a pen and a piece of paper because you're probably going to want to write something down, okay? Psalm 1 is called Two Paths and Reject the Advice of the Wicked. Psalm number 2 is called The Messianic Dream, given the nation as a birthright. Number 3 is the morning prayer of the upright in persecution. Psalm number 4 is the evening prayer. Number 5 is the morning prayer. Number 6 is a prayer in time of trial. Number 7 is a prayer for the upright in persecution. Psalm 8 is the power of God's name. Psalm 9 is a psalm of thanksgiving. Psalm 10, strike the wicked. Psalm 11 is the confidence of the upright. Psalm 12 is against a treacherous world. Psalm 13 is the confident appeal. 14, the fate of the godless. 15, guest of Jesus. 16, Jesus my heritage. 17, the plea of the innocent. Psalm 18 is a king's thanksgiving. 19 is Jesus, son of saving justice. 20, prayer for the king. 21, a coronation ceremony. Psalm 22 is about the suffering and hope of the upright. 23 is the solemn entry into the sanctuary. 24 is the good shepherd. 25 is a prayer in danger, or a prayer for those in danger. Psalm 26 is a prayer for the blameless. 27, in God's company there's no fear. Psalm 28 is a petition to thanksgiving. Psalm 29 is a hymn to the Lord of the storm. Psalm 30 is a thanksgiving after mortal danger. 31 is a prayer in time of ordeal. 32 is the candid admission of sin. 33 is the hymn to the providence. Hymn to providence. 34 is in praise of God's justice. 35 is a prayer of the virtuous in persecution. 36 is the perversity of sinners and the benevolence of God. Psalm 37 is the fate of the upright and of the wicked. Psalm 38 is a psalm for when you're in distress. 39 is of human beings. 40 is a song of praise and a prayer for help. Psalm 41 is for the sufferer. 42 and 43 is for the Levite in exile. 44 is a national lament. 45 is the royal wedding song. 46, God is with us. 47, Jesus, King of Israel, King of the world. 48, Zion, the mountain of God. 49, futility of wealth. 50 is worship in spirit and truth. 51 is a prayer for contrition. 52 is the fate of cynics. 53, the fate of the godless. 54 is an appeal of God, the judge's judge. 55 is a prayer when slandered. Psalm 56, trusting God. Psalm 57 is when you're among ferocious enemies. Psalm 58 is the judge of earthly judges. Psalms 59 is against the wicked. Psalm 60 is a national prayer of defeat. 61 is the prayer of the exiles. 62 is hope in God alone. 63, yearning for God. 64 is the punishment for slanderers. Psalm 65 and 66 are for Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving hymn, and corporate Thanksgiving prayer. 67 is a harvest song. 68 is an epic of Israel's glory. 69 is a lament. 70, also a cry of distress. 71 is a prayer in old age. 72, the promised king. 73, the triumph of justice. 74, lament for the temple. 75 is the universal judge. 76 is an awe-inspiring kingdom. 77, meditation on Israel's past. 78, lessons of the Israelite history. 79 is another national lament. 80 is a prayer for the restoration of Israel. 81 is for the Feast of Shelters. Psalm 82 is against the judge of the nation. 83 against the enemies of Israel. 84 is the pilgrimage song. 85, prayer for the peace and justice. 86 is as a prayer in time of trial. 87 is Zion, the mother of nations. Psalm 88 is a prayer in great distress. 89 is a hymn to God. 90 is a hymn about human frailty. 91 is regarding God's protection. Psalm 92 is the song of the upright. 93, the majesty of God. 94, the God of justice. 95 is an invitation to praise. 96, Jesus, King and Judge. 97, the Lord reigns. 98, about the judges of the world. 99, God, the upright, the holy King. Psalm 100 is grateful praise. 101, the ideal ruler. 102 is a psalm you should pray when you're in misfortune. 103 is about God is love. Creation is talked about in Psalm 104. 105 is a wonderful history of Israel. 106 is the national confession of guilt. 107 is a prayer of God is a refuge in every danger. Psalm 108 is the morning hymn and national prayer. Psalm 109, people hate me. Psalm 110 is for the priest. 111 is praise of God's deeds. Number 12 is praise of the upright. Number 113 is about glory and mercy. Number 114, Psalm 114 is a Passover hymn. 115 is one true God. Psalm 116, also a psalm of thanksgiving. 117 is a summons to praise. Psalm 118 is for the Feast of Shelters. Psalm 119 is praise of divine law. Psalm 120 talks about the enemies of peace. 121 is for guarding Israel. 122, Hail Jerusalem. Psalm 123 is a prayer in distress. 124 is the Savior of Israel. 125, God protects his faithful. Psalm 126 is a song of returning exiles. Psalm 127, trust in providence. 128, blessings of the faithful. 129, against Zion's enemies. 130 is out of depth. 131 is childlike trust. 132, transfer of the ark. 133, about brotherly love. 134, the evening liturgy. Psalm 135 is a hymn of praise. 136 is a litany of thanksgiving. 137 is the song of the exiles. 138 is also a hymn of thanksgiving. 139 is God's omni. Psalm 140 is a psalm against the wicked. 140 talks about evil. 142 is a psalm in persecution. 143 is a humble entreaty. 144 is a psalm in war and victory. 145 is praise to Jesus the King. 146, praise to the God of help. 147, all-powerful. 148, the cosmic hymn of praise. 149, the song of triumph. And Psalm 150 is the final chorus of praise. Hope that helps.